I think
Luther.
I'd say it's sowing seeds of discord.
Yeah,
If you can get your enemy to fight amongst themselves, you don't have to fight them. This is kind of the ideas of Sun Tzu, right?
yeah,
The art of war. And, if you can get your enemy fighting amongst himself, you don't have to do anything. And I think Satan's incredibly clever. And,
hmm,
I think he just kind of throws a little bomb in places, or just a little tiny seed. Hey, check this out. I mean, we see it way back in the beginning. Did God really say? And
right.
those basic words have us scattering, right? And we're fighting amongst ourselves. We're cats, right? And what you brought up there in First Timothy is perfect, because we spend so much time quibbling. And what's so amazing, not that I want this, but what oppression and tough times, trials do to the church is it gets us off all the quibbling and onto what really matters.
Yeah,
And so many of these little pet theories that we don't care about anymore because we have bigger things to worry about. When the enemy is outside knocking on your door, we're not going to be inside arguing about, well, do you think it's this way or that way? Because we're like, man,
mhm,
I got to stay alive,
that's right.
and let's do what really matters.
He'd have these words, and I listen as a young man.
Oh
Guys,
my
listen,
gosh.
I believe in the gifts of the Spirit. I have sat down with someone that I've never met at a business location. It wasn't even a church setting, a business location. Spirit of God came on me. I said, "Look, you had a dream last night about, or not a dream. You were wanting last night to commit suicide." I began to talk to her. I had a word of knowledge. A word of knowledge is simply a supernatural word from God, a little parcel. You don't get the full picture, but I had that enough. And listen, her eyes got about the size of a Buick hubcap. She had like whoa, because she knew. And so that listen, guys, I am a mortal man just like everybody else. I get frustrated. I get upset sometimes. I see some of these doctrines being taught, and some of these, I just see people, really getting led astray, and it frustrates me to no end. But at the same time, God speaks that word to my heart and is like, Jeff, I have put these people here to test them to see if they're going to fall away, if they're going to follow these things. So I think that's important for us to keep in mind tonight.